Okay, let's
Bill now,
watch.
where the Senate is taking up the $95 billion foreign aid bill for Ukraine and Israel, which also includes a ban on TikTok. Senior White House correspondent Selena
passed,
Wang
by
has
the
the
way.
story. Good morning, Selena.
Wait, the Senate?
Yeah.
Hey, good morning,
Oh,
George. In
fuck.
just a few hours, the Senate is going to start voting on that $95 billion aid package to
I think it
Israel,
did.
Ukraine, and Taiwan. For America's allies, this could not come fast enough. $60 billion is going to Ukraine. They've been running out of ammunition, so this would resupply their defenses and could help slow down Russia's advances. Now, President Biden spoke to Ukrainian President Zelensky yesterday, vowing to sign this bill into law as soon as possible. And House Speaker Mike Johnson, he put his job on the line to get this done, defying the far right wing of his party. But at least for now, his job is safe with this legislation expected to speed through the Senate.
What about this TikTok ban?
Yeah, George. So this legislation
glasses
includes
off, you know
a
it's
ban on
serious.
TikTok if its Chinese parent company ByteDance doesn't sell the app within a year. But look, this could be a very long and complicated process. TikTok, they were going to fight this in the courts, and the Chinese government could block any potential sale. And even if this gets to the point where it is banned in the U.S., it's not just going to disappear off of everyone's phones. Instead, it could die a slow death where the app is banned in the App Store, so new users can't join and existing users can't get their updates. But for now, all of your TikTok videos are safe. George?
For now. Oh, you missed it. They talked about how it's over for TikTok. Specifically for LOL Overruled. They're saying that they're taking your account down. Oh, yeah, it passed, by the way. Senate advances long-awaited aid for Israel, Ukraine, Taiwan, and TikTok bill. That's right. A package to provide aid to Ukraine, Israel, and Taiwan passed a key test vote in the Senate, signaling that it has the support it needs for final approval. Legislation also includes a measure to force Chinese company ByteDance to sell TikTok or else face a national ban of the app in the United States.
America is on such advanced authoritarian shit. Like, oh my God.
I'm so unemployed, dude. I've never been more unemployed in my life.
Bro, don't worry. You can be my correspondent
for a long time.
You can be my court correspondent.
Yeah, what does that pay? Nothing.
Yeah, nothing. You get a place in the house.
Okay, that's my room now.
Yeah, you can stay there. There you go.
Thank you. I'm gonna be homeless.
I'll throw some food your way every now and then.
I like your dad's cooking. It's good.
It is.
Wait,
very
so it
good.
really passed? It really passed?
Well, this is a test vote, but it will pass. The Senate advanced the package to provide aid.
So that's it? It's
the
cooked?
final tally of 80 to 19 senators passed a crucial
Fucking
procedural vote with wide bipartisan support, signaling the foreign aid package has the strength to pass a final vote.
Aren't
80 senators.
Aren't you guys sick of this shit? I mean, like, forgetting the TikTok stuff, which obviously pisses me off.
No, it pisses me off too. I fucking hate that.
And it should piss off everybody. It should piss off the millions of people whose businesses rely on TikTok and the people who use it to, help, yeah, so there's bullshit on there. There's bad information, but there's also people talking about important things and valuable educational things. Aren't you sick of this shit? Like,
what? The fact that
that this is happening inside of a fucking aid bill that's also sending $26 billion more dollars to fucking Israel.
Well, it's because it's related, right? Like I feel like prior to the events of October 7th, my entire lifetime, it has been unacceptable to support Palestine in anywhere, like my whole life. And then now you see with social media, and ever since October 7th, it feels they can't manufacture the same kind of mass consent. And TikTok has been, they've been not like the kind of progressive nature of what gets popular on TikTok, which is the problem they had with Twitter, which is why people like Elon Musk buy it. So it makes perfect sense to me that post October 7th, you see this like gun-ho wanting to get rid of TikTok. And that's because look up what people are able to know, and because they know more, they are less supportive of what Israel is doing. So to me, I actually appreciate that it's a part of the Israel bill, because it actually is, and it makes it clearer than ever before.
Right.
Yeah, like it's clearly on the fucking brain. While y'all are thinking about Israel, you're like, let's get the fuck out of TikTok's got to go. Makes perfect sense to me.
Yeah. We don't have $96 billion for anything good. As Biden cheers TikTok ban, the White House is quietly courting TikTok influencers as 2024 election nears, visitor logs reveal.
They haven't called me yet.
This is from The Intercept.
I've never been called.
Yeah. They never call me for this influencer shit either. I wonder why.
Too much nuance.
You're too woke.
It's crazy, right? Because I feel like, I'm sure y'all are guilty of it too, but I get called a vote blue no matter who, shit lib, Democrat all the time. And I'm like, the Democrats don't feel that way. Like, they don't invite me to shit. They did not see any of my content and be like, ally.
No.
No.
Yeah, if they only knew. I am vote blue no matter. I love the Democratic Party. It's odd that they don't invite me to the White House. It's fucked up. But yeah, that's some wonderful news and wonderful update. I've covered this endlessly. I've yelled about it endlessly, so I'm just gonna move on.
I am surprised though. I mean, I'm not surprised. I don't know why I'm saying that. It's like it's just weird that it's finally happening, you know?
I still don't think it will go through. I still think that there will be a lot of like First Amendment setbacks. They'll probably try to tackle it on like the commerce front. And
yeah, go into that. What do you mean by that?
What do you?
I don't know. I'm kidding.
No, what I mean is, one, they will definitely sue to ensure on First Amendment grounds that like they are allowed to continue to operate. And also on the commerce front, I feel like there will be a long, they will try to throw as much paperwork as possible in the direction of this TikTok ban, and will also, Hasan, you're bad at predicting. No, not on this front.
I think the same thing. I'm not really seeing.
I don't think
TikTok ban.
I don't think it'll go through.
There's going to be a ton of lawsuits, undoubtedly.
I don't think we'll see. It'll get enough delay, in my opinion.
I reached out to a law firm about doing a class action on it when it actually gets signed into law, about doing like a full class action, because someone's going to do it. So I think it'd be fun to be on the top of it.
If there were ever somebody who should care, it is you. Yeah.
There are far too many. I mean, I talked about this yesterday, but there are far too many small businesses on TikTok especially at a time when the only kind of upward social mobility within reach only happens within like the influencer community, I guess, or like influencer, small business owner adjacent communities. The fact that TikTok has opened that reality up to millions of Americans, 170 million of them use TikTok as a treat, and they don't want their treats to be taken away. But beyond that, the fact that there are so many small businesses on TikTok means that this will have, there will be significant consequences for making a decision such as this one. Now, obviously, my opinion would change dramatically if Trump becomes president. I feel like he would most likely ban TikTok. I feel like he is more likely to do so than anybody else. But
and that's why we love him.
Yeah, and that's why I'm voting for him. Exactly.
I feel pretty confident Trump's going to be president at this point. Am I alone in that?
I don't know.
I think that
or maybe I'm just mentally preparing myself. I don't want to be shocked again.
The tide is turning a little bit in the direction of Biden. He's like seeing more favorable polls now, but it all depends. It all depends on where the economy is by the time November comes around. It all depends on where Israel is by the time November comes around. If things remain the same.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like they keep they're handling this despicably. Like if not even just doing it, because I don't expect the U.S. government to do anything different, right? The U.S. government is an imperialist nation, so I'm not surprised by their support for Israel. They've always supported Israel. That doesn't shock me. But the way I've never seen a more fucking hack job in terms of manufacturing consent for it. It's like every time they're already in trouble for it. There's already like a bunch of attention for it. They handle it as terribly as humanly possible.